What's happening, YouTube? It has been a long ass time. I came back to play this cardboard game and not even play modern. We're playing the shit we were playing 15 years ago anyway. Vayu wasn't around back then though, so it's a little different. We got, what was it, top 4 in a 40-person cap event with pretty much the same 38 Vayu cards and some differences. Alright, anything else you want to know? Oh yeah, I won X1. Lost round 4. Was undefeated before that. Alright, mill engine stuff. Trooper, only 1 hamster, 3 Ryko, and a Lila. I was on 2 Lila for a little bit because I kept milling the 1. I like the spell trap destruction in this format. Starting Lila turn 1 lets you pressure your opponent to either commit to set a bunch of back row into a heavy, or if they don't set anything, you just blow them out. 3 Rykos, pretty good, pretty standard. I was on 2 for a moment as well, but it's just like Glads have been picked up recently. Pops do block, mistiming, other shit like that. Dark Boys, 2 Grepher, 2 Arma. They send everything. I used to hate this guy, but he gets under bottomless, and I'm like, late game, he's so much better. Must plays, one of the best cards in the game. In top 8, game 3, he went to Colossal Armory. OTK me in the Forg deck, and I was just like, oh, buddy, you forgot Necro. That's a pretty critical, it's a tough one to get through. Let's see, anything else to mention? Nah, that's pretty cool. All right, other shit that you'd want to send. 3 Sirocco, 3 Vayu, that's normal. Gale's also pretty normal because it cuts all the monarchs. You can sync her with that for 8. Brain or Minecon to convert their monster, etc. This one's not so normal. It's another starter in the deck. Some people will side or play the 3rd Grepher. I prefer being able to run over most of the metagame, minus like Alias, Stratos, and Laquari. Going into either of these, and if they have back row that were like Recklesses, or just like Trap Stun, things that are not like combat prevention, you can blow up the field instead of going into the Vayu and get a lot of value out of it. I knew they were on a Chariot and a non-combative back row, so I ran over a Darius, went this, and then popped like 2 back row for free. They only have 2 in hand. Why start the Vayu play? That's the rest of the deck. Oops. Alright, last bosses. 1 Caius, 1 Dad. I draw Dead a lot at opening hands. It's weird and clunky. Same with the Sorcerer, which also conflicts with Depression, which is why I'm out of that. But Dad's much better, so not a reason to cut him. Sometimes I think Vanity Fiend, sometimes I want to show up the 2nd Caius in, but deck's already at 41, so your call if you want to play more or hate some other cards in here. I'm playing perhaps. Busted, non-explainable, Burials, and Allure. Allure is best in this deck, especially compared to like Pure Blackwing. I don't like it in Pure because you don't see enough monsters sometimes to play the game. Whereas you could Burial 1 turn at least in this. More Extenders or Searchers. Can't say enough about those. Mind and Brain. So this, some people don't like. I'm still testing it as of late over like certain traps or like the 2nd Caius. In situations it accomplishes what Caius will do anyway, where you either break a dupe block, need to convert a monster. Often today I used it to take a Gladiator Beast off the field, so Chariot's not alive anymore. There's this against my boy Dangles here. He loves setting Gemini Sparks. And you can't Gemini Spark with a mind control Alias. That's all. And a heavy space. Every green spell you play is like, once you see one, you're doing pretty good. They're all insane. To traps, lastly. Busted Unreal 1-ofs. Returns Unreal. Dust shoots a free win against 99% of decks if you see it first. Torrential Mirror. Classic. And then kind of specific stuff. We're in 1 dev only. Some people are on 2 of that, but I prefer the 2 oppression instead of 2 dev, 1 oppression, or no oppression. Doesn't make sense to me to side this when you could just sneak and steal a game 1 against a lot of really bad matchups. Like Giga Plant can't do anything to this half the time. Gladiators, Light Sworn, stuff like that. And last but not least, 2 Prison, 2 Compulse. I think you guys will recognize I'm on 0 Bottomless, which is definitely a weird choice. The reason I don't like Bottomless, I hate seeing that card late. Very often, mathematically, these will do what you want the Bottomless to do when the monster is already established, and it being banished is only like half relevant. Like this will still work on our wings. And Stardust, importantly. Let's just fly through the extra. There's nothing in this that matters. 2 Armed Wing, 2 armor, 1 silver win. The 2 armor does come up That's why I play 2. Some people are only on 1. The third arm wing never comes up. I think that's a mistake. I'm on Android and Catastor because we're in the Shura package. Realistically, I wouldn't be playing the Shura package probably, and if I just had a Mistworm, but no one in the local area will has them around, and I'm too lazy to order online. Plus, Android and time limit's pretty crazy, using Konami's bitch-ass policy. Brionic, Goyo for 6s, 7, Black Rose, just the best ones of those levels. You don't make them too often. 8s you make kind of often, and it's very choice dependent. Often it's like very obviously Dark End or very not obviously Stardust or Thought Roller into macro. And then Colossal is just insane. You play Warriors too. Last course time Meritech because I didn't have room in the side for it. And there is room in this because I don't have the worm. And like the only other thing you'd maybe want to play is Armory for YGO play. But if you're doing that, you're probably pretty fucking cooked. Alright, sideboard is the kind of spice. 2 Sidra for machines, lads, Hero Beat, etc. 2 Dyna. This card is MVP against tons of matchups. Gigavies, Frogs, everything. 1 Crow. I don't like ever seeing more than 1. You break up on 2. Most often in games you don't need more than the 1 anyway. So if you see it, you see it. If not, hopefully your game plan was good enough. Vanities. It's a weird one. It's like another Dyna on a walking leg. Some decks don't have a lot of options to out it. Like just straight Frog Marks, only have a handful of discard traps and soul exchanges and such. It puts in work more than Dyna often because like Beal's Frog doesn't just crash. Kaiku. This is the one of, you can't play Iron Wall. I actually cut the second Crow for the Kaiku last second because I just wanted a more normal summonable bodies. I take a lot of set or summon out. What else here? 2 Vortex, crazy flood like Wiper. You can clear 2 blocks, clear Glad so you get Chariot. I keep mentioning Glad, so that's because I played 2 of them today and then in top 4. My Body, MVP. I play this over Starlight. It puts in so much work. It lets your like late game stuff resolve. Like they can't bottomless your Armed Wings. They can't Torn or Mirror you late. They tried to Geyseris me at some point. I My Bodied that. What else is it good for? Oh, I showed off my own oppression with it at some point too. They tried to oppress one of my monsters because I needed a Plague Synchro to occur, and I was like, oh, that's tough. My body doesn't say it has to be your card. Twister. Honestly, I don't even know why I was on that. I think just random stuff like Iron Wall, Shadow Mirror, Third Light Swarm. I just had the 15th slot earlier when I got here. 2 Restrict. I like this over the Rugs, over most of the other floodgates. It shits on Frog, it shits on Giga. It's like very multifunctional in that regard. It's also kind of good against weird shit too, like Hero Beat, or if you know they're on Test Tiger Frogs. I think because I had like some suboptimal things in the main, I threw one of them in at some point against the GB, but GB, Chamber, and back row, same. GB, Chamber, and back row, Black Whirlwind. Pretty much it. Pretty expected, pretty standard. Don't side out too much of your engine. Don't forget to normal summon if you're able to TK someone in top 4. I'll see you guys next time.